nutzen können, um Frieden zu stiften, um einen Waffenstillstand für die Menschen in der Ukraine zu erreichen, oder auch nur konkret Hilfeleistungen geben, wenn es um humanitäre Korridore oder auch um das noch jetzt wichtige Thema der grünen Korridore geht. Da geht es um das Projekt, das geerntete Korn, Weizen, Mais, Ölsaaten in Millionen Tonnen aus der Ukraine herauszubringen, um die Welt auch mit zu ernähren. Das betrifft vor allem Nordafrika, das betrifft Pakistan, das betrifft Indien. Das ist eine Aufgabe, die die Weltgemeinschaft.
Non-practicing electric engineer, I'm fascinated by your presentations. And your presentations show that for almost all problems we have related to climate change, we have already the technological solutions. Of course, there are still things that we don't know yet how to do or whether they will ever be done, like carbon storage or taking carbon out of the atmosphere, or these mega projects, but I'm not talking about that. Sometimes that is used to justify that we do nothing. You know, we wait for those miracles that will come. But for everything that is needed to reach our targets, we have the technologies, and they are affordable more. They are cheaper than the present systems. And as an electrical engineer, I would say that efficiency, energy efficiency, is probably where we can have more gains, more immediate gains, because there is a lot of waste in energy in everything that is done. And I still see a lot of buildings in New York that will be high consumers of energy, but they are still built based on some non-electrical engineer perspectives, but on the I would say luxury, whatever. They introduce a few improvements, but they are still very far from being the right solutions. And of course, the real estate markets do not help. Now, technical solutions are there. What is lacking? In my opinion, political will. And political will at all levels. At global level, at national level, at local level. And I see a lot of governments making commitments in relation to climate action. We will reduce emissions by 45%. We will, in 2030, we will reach carbon neutrality in 2050. What I've not yet seen is a detailed plan of how to get there. Because that means that we need to manufacture a lot of things, from cement to steel to metal, in a much more energy efficient way, or with technologies that are different. That means that our houses need to have systems like the ones that we have to have a warm instead of a heated room. That means that infrastructures of public transportation and other things are, and that the urban development is conceived. So a lot of political decisions at different levels need to be taken to implement these broad promises that were made. And I have not yet seen enough of these. So we still have a lack of political will. And we have a lack of citizens' conscience. I mean, it was excellent to see what you have done with the citizens of Bali. But I still see a lot of addiction to the individual car. We came by tram because the president wanted to give a clear message. But of course people are still addicted to individual car, and one car for each family that is there for hours and hours without being used, sometimes more than one car for each family, because the husband wants to go one place and the wife wants to go another place or whatever. And I mean, the organization of society to have shared things that we now start to see with the bicycles. No? I mean, but this conscience is not yet there, because this conscience needs a lot of advocacy and the engagement of the people at the grassroots level. And that's where civil society is very important. That's where municipal authorities are very important. Because, let's be honest, when the prices of fuel go up, we still see many people demonstrating against the price of fuel go up, and eventually creating problems to governments that have to increase subsidies to fossil fuels and so on and so forth. That conscience is not yet there. So my appeal to you is go on, please, with the fantastic scenes when you're doing, but don't forget, tell, and I believe this is an international
in the winter, because of course he or she would say yes. I would ask, do you need a warm room in the winter? And that's a totally different approach, because then I could think about having a warm room without heating. And that's, for instance, a question of insulation, but you know that better than I do. I think policy in Austria in that regard has not been reaching its goals. I remember vaguely that we wanted to renovate old buildings about 3% per year or so. If we have 1%, I hope so at least.
Meet here in the 11th floor of the Plus Energy high-rise building, the young generation, the high school and university students. Warm welcome to all of you. My name is Sabine Sint. I'm working here as a researcher and I'm also a PhD student in informatics.
I think you are first. Standing.